One final round of chilly temperatures tomorrow morning and one final round of sunshine. We are tracking a Gulf system headed our way, which will bring us some warmer temperatures along with clouds and some pretty high chances of rain. I'll have all those details coming up.
Right now on News Channel, details on a new partnership with the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce and golfing for a good cause. How the community is coming together. Local coach and his family as your news at 10 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 10 on MeTV.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means. Thanks for joining us. Coverage you can. A local bank teaming up with a charity to help feed people in need. Today, more than 500 employees of Georgia's own credit union volunteered throughout the state to fight lower food insecurity. Here at home, more than 20 employees were at the Golden Harvest Food Bank's Masters Table. It feeds more than 300 people a day.
You don't realize how many people are in need and how many unhomed people there are in the community until you get out and participate in a volunteer activity like this today.
Georgia's own credit union workers help pack and prepare meals in Albany, Atlanta, and Savannah. It's time now for our first check of our weather, our beautiful weather. Meteorologist Jenna Petracci keeping an eye on what the work week holds. Jenna?
That's right, Brad. I know everyone has a different idea of what cold weather is, but I think it's safe to say that this morning was pretty cold. We have a temperature of 39 degrees, below that 40-degree mark, so the coldest air we've had all season long and definitely well below normal. Typically we're in the mid-50s, so we were nowhere near that, and even our high temperature was well below average, only making it to 75 degrees. So it's been pretty chilly over the past few days along with clear conditions. So right now it's a nice clear night. Looking outside on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam outside the station, our temperatures are on the cooler side, but they won't be as chilly as 39. We'll be around 10 degrees warmer than that tomorrow morning. Right now 52 in Augusta, 57 in Barnwell, Millen at 55, 53 in Sylvania, 56 in Wrightsville, and still at that 60-degree mark in Lincolnton. Now the reason our temperatures are a bit warmer is because our dew points are a bit higher. We're seeing some mid-40s through low 50s, so more moisture around, and also some breezy conditions. So the winds help keep our temperatures warmer as well. 7 miles per hour now in Aiken, 6 in Gibson, 5 in Sparta. And for tomorrow morning, expect a breezy start. Wind gusts will be up to around 15 to even 20 miles per hour tomorrow morning and afternoon, with temperatures in those upper 40s to around 50 degrees. So a chilly and breezy morning, sunny and warm though by the afternoon, with more clouds moving in for our Tuesday evening. As we get ready for our next rainmaker, we'll have some rain chances Wednesday all the way through Friday. And because of the rain and the clouds, that'll keep our low temperatures on the warmer side coming up very soon. So I'll have a look at those low temperatures and the rain chances coming up. But back to you, Brad.
All right, Jenna, thanks. Dozens of people are in jail in Richmond County after an undercover drug operation. Operation No Loyalty issued 41 warrants over a 2-year span. 60 people arrested. Officers say they found everything from drugs and guns to money, vehicles, and homes. For a full list of names and mugshots, you can check this story at WJBF.com. Things are not good to go at the Augusta Canal these days. If you have to go to the bathroom at Lake Holmes, the person should be on the job next week. The community coming together to support a local coach. He lost his home in a fire in August. Tiffany Hobbs takes us to Lincolnton, where people teed it up for a fundraising golf tournament.
From friends to former students and family, people headed to the green on Monday morning to support Coach Terry Holder. It's been nearly a month since Terry Holder and his wife lost their home in a fire. Since then, he tells us the support he's received has been overflowing.
It's just good to see them and know that they're thinking about us, and we're just that fortunate.
People in the community showed up at Rocky Branch Golf Club for an 8:30 tee time on Monday to continue that support. His grandson William says he's enjoying spending more time with his grandparents while they rebuild. He's also a recent baseball commit at Georgia Southern.
Growing up, he's always been really hard on me, baseball-wise, and so it really means a lot to me that I could show him like that what he's been helping me work for has really paid off.
Anthony Sweat met Coach Holder when he joined the Greenbrier football team in 1995. He says that whenever he got in trouble, Coach would always get him in line.
My mom would call Coach Holder, and he would definitely handle it, do some push-ups, some squat thrusts. So to be able, like I tell people, all the investment he made in us, this tournament is paying back some dividends to him in a time of need. So it's a perfect situation. We seen him earlier. He had a smile on his face. I mean, that's always good. And it's just good to bring everybody out here. Everybody know we're working for the same cause here.
Coach Holder says he's gladly spending a lot of his time writing thank you notes to people.
The Lord has blessed us with so many people doing His work and helping us out. It's just been amazing. And we're so thankful that we live in a community that's, just been so good to us.
Hold strong. Now give me 25. 25 squat thrust now. Hit him, boy, hit him.
If you would like to support the Holders, there are still a few ways that you can do so. We have all of that information for you on WJBF.com. In Lincolnton, I'm Tiffany Hobbs, WJBF News Channel 6.
Still ahead, your forecast for the rest of this work week, plus possible changes for schools in South Carolina. A look at the plans lawmakers have for the Palmetto State, as coverage you can count on continues.
It's a great time to get your lawn in shape with a new mower from Davis Appliance and Furniture. We offer no credit needed financing and delivery options to meet your needs. For the brands you trust at the lowest prices in town, visit us at Davis Appliance and Furniture.
Life is busy enough. Let us deal with your plumbing and AC issues. We'll sweat, so you don't have to. Coleman Services, your plumbing and AC pros.
It's the perfect time to update your living space with a new sofa and love seat set from Davis Appliance and Furniture. Or update your indoor appliances with no credit needed financing. For the brands you trust at the lowest prices in town, visit us at Davis Appliance and Furniture.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Well, earlier today, I gave a station tour to the parents and students of the inclusive and open-minded homeschoolers of the CSRA. We had a whole bunch of fun, and it's safe to say their favorite part was playing around on the green screen. We did the classic magic trick of having the kids put a green shirt on, and that made them disappear on the green screen. So that was a huge hit. They all had a lot of fun, and I'm excited to give another tour to another homeschool group in the next few months. So thank you guys for coming out. It was such a fun time. Now back to our forecast. Our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam over in Waynesboro showing a nice clear night, but definitely on the cool side. 52 degrees right now, dew point of 49. Our winds are calm here in Augusta, but we'll have some breezy winds tomorrow morning as we do have an approaching cold front. This will not come through our area, but will stay just to our northeast. Notice some cloudy conditions, so we'll start to see some clouds increase tomorrow evening along with those winds picking up the pace, but we do still have high pressure in control. So that's keeping us sunny once again throughout the majority of our Tuesday. Around the CSRA right now, our temperatures are in the upper 50s to our northern counties, low 50s here in the metro, 57 in Swainsboro, 58 in Aiken, and 53 down in Sylvania. But let's talk about what happened this morning. We dropped below 40 degrees in Augusta, and that happened around 2 weeks sooner than what we typically see. So average first sub 40 degree day happens on October 25th. Last year was on October 19th. So of course, with today only being the 9th, that was much sooner than usual. Now for tomorrow morning, we won't be that cold. We'll start out around 48 degrees, climbing into those low 80s by the afternoon. So nice and warm and sunny throughout the day. And as we look at the middle of this week, we will see a gradual warm up for our low temperatures, eventually making it to 60 on Saturday morning. Now with the warmer temperatures also comes the chance of rain. I know a lot of us want the rain. It's been dry for a while, so this will be pretty beneficial rainfall, but it will be very dreary over the next few days as we have this low pressure down in the Gulf of Mexico bringing us a lot of tropical moisture, and it even has the chance of becoming a tropical system, though very low at 20%. So regardless of that development, it's very likely that we will have some rain. So this high pressure is going to move off towards the east. There's that cold front just bringing us some clouds tomorrow evening, And then this is all that surge from the Gulf of Mexico, bringing all that moisture in, low pressure developing with some heavy rain possible late Wednesday night into our Thursday. So we'll start out Wednesday dry, just cloudy, then some drizzle and light rain possible in the afternoon, becoming very widespread as we go into the evening hours, with some heavy downpours possible towards the south of I-20. I'm not expecting any thunderstorms here, though. A lot of this will just be that very light rainfall as well. Very cloudy, and our temperatures in the afternoon will eventually drop into only the 70s. But for tonight, we'll see upper 40s for the most part. Highs tomorrow around 80 degrees. And your 10-day forecast showing temperatures pretty much all over the place. 82 is your high tomorrow, down to 77 on Wednesday. And because of all the rain and clouds, we'll have a high of only 68 for your Thursday. But our low temperatures will eventually as well. So a little complicated here, Brad. It'll be warmer in the mornings, cooler in the afternoon. So a temperature for everyone this week.
Yeah, a little bit of everything out there, Jenna. Thank you for that. How about improved working conditions? Still ahead, and artist designs are being featured all across the country while she encourages others to follow their dreams. As coverage you can count on continues.
Hi, folks. This is brought to you by the Georgia Cancer Center and News Channel 6.
Welcome back. In celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, one artist is being recognized for following her dreams through art. Melissa Don has the story.
Oh, I did the sing.
Latina artist Manuela Guillen knows a thing or two about the power of a brushstroke. She's wanted to be an artist since she was 5 years old.
I grabbed crayons, and at the top of the staircase, I started drawing on the wall because I thought I was drawing a mural. Of course, my parents did not agree.
The Cuban Salvadorian calls Philadelphia home, and at the heart of what she does is encouraging youth. A year ago, she quit her job as an art teacher to follow her passion.
I did tell the students, there is going to be one thing that's very passionate you're going to really want to do, and you're going to have to take that leap.
Her illustrations are full of flowers and warm, inviting colors, but behind that, she uses her art to cope with emotions and encourage others to do the same.
Growing up in South Florida, I witnessed a lot of violence, especially violence towards women. It was hard to process. I began making art.
How important is it to use kind of that outlet to help yourself and help others?
I felt I don't know, it was bigger than me. People reach out, they feel very seen and heard, and they sense a presence, their presence sometimes in some of my pieces.
This South Philly wall turned into a passion project for Manuela, made up of drawings by local students.
So Manuela, when you literally walk down the sidewalk in the street and you're seeing this, what do you think of?
I think about how amazing it is that someone who could be 5 years old can see their art on the wall.
As Manuela celebrates her community and culture, now even Starbucks has a slice of it.
Creating these tumblers has been an incredible journey.
How do you feel?
It's surreal. It feels like I'm still dreaming. I feel like I won the... But overall, I also know that I have worked in the art world for over 10 years. I have done probably hundreds of projects. This was meant to be on my path.
Encouraging the next generation, one brushstroke at a time. Melissa Don, ABC News, Philadelphia.
People ask.
And last...
Oh boy.
Not him.
Yeah, it matters that much.
I'm just gonna tough this thing out.
And last but not least, the rapper singer Jelly Roll making a big donation to a channel was selling pizzas.
Clara Shield tells us how he helped get them to a spring training camp.
I was kind of standing there is this actually happening? If you would have told me Saturday morning that later that night I would be meeting Jelly Roll, I would have laughed in your face.
The Abingdon softball team has been fundraising since the beginning of the year to go to Orlando, Florida for a spring tournament. At Country Thunder, they were selling pizzas, and then
Help a softball team buy pizza? Yeah, I'll buy your softball team pizza. Somebody get that lady in her son.
Jelly Roll paid for their flights on their trip, a total of $6,000.
We're all talking about how we were going to wake up and it wasn't all going to be a dream. That was not the goal at all in this situation. We're just the softball team raised money to go play in Florida. And
This kind of gesture puts the Abingdon softball team one step closer to go on a trip that they say is just an honor to be invited to.
We are out here as the varsity softball team, as females, as young women, and we're working hard and we're trying to raise every single bit of money ourselves. And the fact that he noticed us, it's great. We're so blessed and we're really thankful for him.
Wow, how nice.
I know. This is a unique story. I've never heard of softball players sell pizza. I've never heard of Jelly Roll, the rapper, either.
Listen, you're welcome in advance. Go punch up some of his music on Apple Music or Spotify, whatever your preferred platform. He's great.
You're a Jelly Roll fan.
Yeah, he's solid.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this right after the show.
He's good.
Well, for a 10-day forecast, we have a big variety of temperatures this week, mostly sunny and 82 tomorrow afternoon. Starting out chilly, though, at 48, breezy winds. 77 is our high on Wednesday. It will be a bit cooler, especially on Thursday. 68, all due to the clouds and rain. Those rain chances going up to 60%. 79 on Saturday, clearing out. A sunny weekend and another cool down next week.
All right, Jenna, thanks a lot, and thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll see you after the football game on News Channel 6.
And Hogan Tiros is next here on MeTV.
The most watched station in the CSRA, News Channel 6.
We're
Live is entertainment's #1 talk show.
We have a lively audience today.
You're the worst Instagram boyfriend of all time.
You know why? Because I am not your boyfriend.
The most watched station in the CSRA, News Channel 6.
We are trading out the chilly mornings for some chances of rain. Also going to become cloudier with some warmer mornings, and that all begins on Wednesday. Still a chilly start tomorrow with lots of sunshine. I'll have more details in your forecast coming up.
Is here, and we're celebrating at all 5 Miracle locations by having a pre-grand opening sale. If you are even remotely interested,
We're here at the grand opening of BrandsMart USA. In their own words?
3, 2, 1.
Live is entertainment's #1 talk show.
We have a lively audience today.
You're the worst Instagram boyfriend of all time.
You know why? Because I am not your boyfriend.
The most watched station in the CSRA, News Channel 6.
We are trading out the chilly mornings for some chances of rain. Also going to become cloudier with some warmer mornings, and that all begins on Wednesday. Still a chilly start tomorrow with lots of sunshine. I'll have more details in your forecast coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6, to thank certainly prayers going out to Representative Howard and his entourage that they all get back here safely in a few days. As we check our weather, Jenna standing by with that.
Well, Brad, it was another chilly start to this Monday morning. The weekend was pretty chilly as well. In fact, we dropped to 39 degrees this morning. That is nearly 20 degrees below our average temperature for this time of the year. And we even came sort of close to that record set back in 2000. So we reached a cold temperature much sooner than we typically do. Usually that comes in late October, but it came pretty early this year, and it'll still be chilly when you head out the door tomorrow morning as well. No rain today. It was nice and sunny, and now skies are still clear as we take a live look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over in Waynesboro. Right now we're in the low to mid 50s, actually still 60 degrees in McCormick, but 57 in Barnwell, 58 in Louisville, 57 as well in Swainsboro, and seeing those 60s as well in Lincolnton and Edgefield. So the reason the temperatures are a little bit warmer tonight is because the dew points are higher. We're seeing those mid to upper 40s, so still dry air, but not as dry as it was, as we do have a cold front just to our north. That's also increasing our winds. 9 miles per hour this evening in Aiken, 8 in Sandersville, 9 as well in Wrightsville. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, expect a breezy start along with those chilly temperatures, upper 40s to around 50 degrees. So we'll be 10 degrees warmer than it was this morning, and nice and warm in the afternoon. Lots of sunshine once again, so enjoy that while it lasts, because we will see the clouds and some beneficial rainfall headed our way starting on Wednesday. I'll have all those details coming up in the full forecast, but back to you, Brad.
All right, thanks a lot, Jenna. Visitors to the Augusta Canal, pretty fresh. WJBF.com. Still ahead, a look at the forecast. Jenna is back with that. And it's National Fire Prevention Week. How you can stay safe when we return.
The 11 forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Well, earlier today, I gave a WJBF station tour to the students and the parents of the inclusive and open-minded homeschoolers of the CSRA. These kids and parents came from all across the CSRA to learn about the weather and see the studio, and we had such a fun time. And it's definitely safe to say their favorite part was the classic magic trick on the green screen where I gave the kids a green t-shirt and they got to disappear. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming out, and I hope to see you again next year. Now, our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over in Aiken this evening showing clear skies and cool temperatures once again, sitting at 51 degrees. Dew point of 49. Winds are calm here in the metro, but we do have some breezy conditions expected for our Tuesday morning as this cold front gets closer to our area. So I'm not expecting this to pass by, but it will bring us some increased cloud cover by our Tuesday evening along with those breezy winds. Right now, our temperatures are in the low 60s up towards the north, closer to that front, and a little bit cooler down towards the south, more so around the mid 50s. And temperatures this morning were very chilly. We were at 39 degrees in Augusta. That was our low temperature today and our first below 40-degree day of the season. Typically that happens on October 25th, but the cold came around 2 weeks earlier this year, and it's still sticking around for tomorrow morning as we'll be in those upper 40s, but definitely cooler than or warmer than 39 at least. And then by the afternoon, nice and warm and sunny, 81 degrees, and our low temperatures are all over the place this week. We're actually going to warm up all the way to 60 for our Saturday morning, and that will be due to increased cloud cover and some chances of rain Wednesday through Friday. Those will be some very dreary days with on and off showers. A lot of it just going to be some light drizzle. Not expecting any thunderstorms here, but what's going to happen is we'll have low pressure develop down in the Gulf of Mexico, bringing us a surge of tropical moisture, and this actually has the chance of some tropical development as well. Only 20%. So regardless of that, we're still expecting the rain and definitely the cloudy skies. The high pressure that's been keeping us sunny will shift down towards the east, and then you can see the clouds and the rain start to emerge from the Gulf. And by Wednesday afternoon, that's when I'm expecting some drizzle and then some more widespread showers by Wednesday night, continuing into our Thursday with some heavy rain, mostly to the south of I-20. So here's a closer look at home for our Wednesday. Showers begin, and then it becomes widespread, say around dinner time when you're headed home from work, and then by 7 o'clock, that's when we could see some heavy downpours embedded here within those showers. This continues into the overnight hours of Thursday, and Thursday will be very rainy as well, along with cooler due to the rain. So for tonight, lows will be in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. Highs tomorrow in the low 80s, right around average. And over the next 10 days, we will drop to 77 on Wednesday as our high and only 68 for our Thursday, once again, because of the clouds and the rain. And then over the weekend, we'll be clearing out, and then another big cool down next week.
All right, thank you, Jenna. Well, this week is National Fire Prevention Week, and here's some advice to stay safe from our friends at the Red Cross. Test your smoke alarms twice a year. That's always a good idea. And come up with a fire escape plan with your family.
Draw it out on a piece of paper. Make it a fun family event. Make sure there are at least 2 ways to escape a room in your fire escape plan. And if you have someone sleeping in a room where there aren't 2 ways to escape, highly recommend you rethink where people are sleeping. And then practice it. Set up a time. Practice it with your families. 2 minutes is the estimated time to get out of a home safely once it's on fire.
The Red Cross also suggests making sure you keep an eye on your food. When you cook it, don't walk away from that stove. And keep matches and lighters locked away from children. Coming up, a new Speaker of the House could be selected within the next couple of
The Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
The Atlanta Braves head back to Philadelphia with the series tied at 1 game apiece after a thrilling 5-4 win over the Phillies in Game 2 here at Truist Park.
2-2. In the air, out towards right center field. Harris going to go back. Harris back to the warning track. He leaps. Michael's got it! He's got it! They fire it in, and it rolls across the infield. Taken by Riley. He throws to the back. They double him off. Ball game over. Braves win. I've never seen a play like that.
I played it through my head before and just knew I wasn't trying to let anything drop.
just trying to get to anything and play the best defense I could play. I knew off the bat it was going to be close to the fence, so I knew once I went back I wasn't stopping. I was going to do anything I could to get a glove on it, and the body had to go down. Because of that, I've never done that, but I was just trying to make the out first.
The Braves offense struggling to show up once again, held hitless through nearly 6 innings. But in the 6th, they got a run on an error when Ronald Acuna scored. Then in the 7th, a 2-run home run from Travis d'Arnaud to pull within 1. And then in the 8th inning, Austin Riley blew the lid off of Truist Park with the 2-run go-ahead home run.
There it goes! Austin Riley has given the Braves the lead in the 8th.
And I was just trying to put a barrel on the ball. It's all it was. It's definitely up there. With my top ones. And I think, like I said, for me, it's the crowd that does it. I mean, how loud it gets. Fighting with this team. It's just unbelievable team. Obviously still a lot of work to do.
Every playoff win's exciting. I think the way it ended was one of the most exciting ending to games I've ever seen as far as the defensive standpoint, where you got Money Mike making a crazy catch on the wall and us doubling up Harper to close it out. It was really emotional, especially the way we came back. So it's one of my favorite postseason games ever.
What was it like that moment when Riley took the lid off this place to go win? Yeah, it was terrific. I mean, we never had any doubt. We all kept saying to each other, just be confident, stay locked in, just wait for our opportunity, trying to get back in the dugout and make something happen when we finally got the chance.
Probably pretty obvious, but how important is it to go to Philly with a split or down at
Yeah, I mean, we absolutely just wanted to try to even the series. After a tough day the other Saturday, come out today and compete the way we wanted to. And Wheeler was phenomenal for a long time there, and we had to really work at it to get something across. It's just cool to watch the way the guys competed and the way they went about it.
After setting the all-time attendance record on Saturday here at Truist Park, Braves fans once again broke that record with nearly 44,000 in the house. Game 3, Wednesday, 5:07 in Philadelphia. Reporting from Atlanta, Brendan Robertson, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Still ahead, the results of a survey where people were asked which region has the least attractive accent. The results of that when we come back.
Hispanic Heritage Month.
This celebration of Hispanic heritage is brought to you by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey.
1,000 Americans were surveyed. The question, who has the least attractive accent? And the winners, or losers, are New Yorkers. Boston with the second most unappealing accent. According to the survey, just 1,000 people, the Midwest accent came in third, which I thought was sort of non-existent. And when it comes to the most attractive accent, most of the respondents said Australian.
I agree. My Google Maps, or not my Google Maps, my Apple Maps guy is Australian. Always has been.
You can do that? You can tell it to have an accent from a certain part of the world?
Yeah, British, Australian, or American, guy or girl. I've got the Australian man, and everyone laughs at me when they come in my car and hear it, but
sure, it's probably
I'm used
pretty cool.
to it by now. I've had it for years.
But I would think that some of the accents that people deemed least attractive were nice. I'd love to hear people from Boston and New York talk. Midwestern, really, there is no accent. So there was no number one accent in America. They just said Australia wins it all.
Yeah, I would assume Southern is a good one.
Sure, Southern's a good one. Charming.
People like Southern, yeah. So you like New York. Do you think I have a New Jersey accent? Because sometimes I hear that.
It's like when you get angry. You do no.
Yeah, as if I get angry here all the time.
But no, it sounds good. Yeah, but you can tell that you've spent some time in that part of the country. But it's great.
Yeah, sometimes I've got some Southern accent coming in too, and it changes all the time. I don't think you have an accent really at all.
Well, thank you very much. Jacksonville, Florida, kind of neutral there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, for our forecast this week, we have a lot going on, so let's break it down. 48 degrees when you wake up tomorrow morning, then warming up all the way to 82, lots of sunshine. Then the clouds move in Tuesday night into our Wednesday. Expect some overcast and rainy days Wednesday all the way through Friday with a variety of temperatures. So our lows will warm up into the mid to upper 50s, but our highs will drop all the way down to 68 on Thursday, 70 on Friday, and then over the weekend, we're clearing out, the sun's coming back, and another big cool down next week.
All right, looking forward to the cool down. Thanks, Jenna, for that, and thank you for staying up with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.